Can you learn to draw in just 30 days? I used to be a really good drawer, or so I thought. The other day was actually the first time I'd drawn properly in over 20 years. I was around a friend's house and we decided that we'd see who could draw the best animal picture. And honestly, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I've got this in the bag. Now this is the panda picture I was attempting to draw, and this is the panda picture that I drew. This led me to think, was I actually ever good at drawing, or was it all just a figment of my imagination? So I decided to draw every day for the next 30 days to see if I can draw and I'm just out of practice, or if the human mind is not to be trusted. So day one, I went to the store, got myself a brand new sketch pad, pencils, rubber and a sharpener and got to work. I started by drawing random objects around my room while simultaneously consuming as many drawing tutorials as possible. My first lesson was about shapes. Almost everything we draw, people, animals, landscapes, can be broken down into basic shapes like circles, squares, rectangles and triangles. Learning to see and draw these shapes helps you to understand how to structure your subject better. Now some of you might be thinking, why is there a video about drawing on a channel that's all about health and wellness? Firstly, I love your inquisitive nature, and secondly, as we get older, learning new skills as well as being creative are incredibly important for our brain health. This is because learning new skills helps keep neural pathways flexible, which can delay cognitive decline and reduce risk of dementia. Also, creative hobbies boost the production of BDNF, a protein that helps support brain health. So we're around 2 weeks into the challenge and I've already filled up one entire sketchbook, which I think is pretty impressive. And look how worn down my pencil is. So you can see how much drawing I've been doing. Just please don't look at how much I've been gnawing on the end of it. Now, a few days ago, I did reattempt the panda drawing and there is already some improvement, but not quite as much as I was expecting. So I'm really gonna have to try and amp it up in the next few weeks. So I've spent the majority of my time drawing portraits because it seems to be what I enjoy. So I thought it could be fun if I show you a couple and you guys can try and work out who I've drawn. Over the remaining 2 weeks, I continued on my drawing adventure, and now I was a master in shapes, I decided to try and work on my shading using the cross-hatching technique. Cross-hatching is a shading technique used to create tonal or textural effects. It involves drawing a series of parallel lines and then adding another layer of parallel lines, creating a cross-hatchy pattern effect. This technique allows you to build up darkness and create gradients or shadows by varying the spacing and density of the lines. I also started experimenting adding a little colour, but the fact that I'm colourblind, this didn't quite go to plan. Okay, so the time has come and I'm finally ready to redraw old mate here, and to be honest, I'm feeling pretty confident. But before we cue the dramatic music and start the montage, I've been learning a little bit more about memory and have found out why maybe I thought I was a little bit better at drawing than I actually am. And this is because the human memory isn't actually reliable. When we recall a memory, we don't replay a video of what actually happened, our brain reconstructs it. And this reconstruction can be influenced by our current emotions, beliefs, or even new information that we've learned later. So depending on our emotional state at the time, we may look back more fondly or even remember ourselves being better at certain things than we actually were. And I thought it was important to get this out before I make this final drawing. Oh, I almost forgot. Now we can start the montage. Good morning. So it's actually the next day. I spent so long drawing the panda picture last night that it was too dark to film by the time I finished. But looking at what I drew this morning, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how it turned out. Overall, I think I've learned that maybe our memories are a little bit biased and I probably wasn't as good a drawer as I once thought I was. But more importantly, I've learned that learning new skills and even picking up old hobbies is really fun. And that's not even including all the brain health benefits that we mentioned earlier. So this is your sign to get out there, try something new and start living your life. Or you can just watch another video first. Up to you.